Lincoln Parish will decide Saturday on 2 bond issues that will affect the school system. Devontae Martin is here with those details. Devontae?
Jennifer, if approved, there will be a 5-year extension of the current property tax for Ruston School District 1 residents and a 6-year extension of current property tax for Children School Zone residents.
It's an investment in our community. It's going to be very valuable to our students, not only our student athletes, but to all of our students.
Children High School Principal Chris Jones says the possible bond extension for the Children School District will continue to grow the area. The Lincoln Parish School Board approved their capital improvement plan back in February. Both the bond issues would extend the current millage rates, and both Ruston and Children Junior High and high schools would get building upgrades. If approved, Jones says the funds for the district would go towards a new multi-purpose room on campus.
We'll also have an area in there for cheer and dance. It'll be more beneficial to all of our student athletes, but on the campus, as far as the way it's going to affect our academics, is we will have 3 classrooms that will become available to help us with the overcrowding that we've got right now.
Jones says that growth in size has made the need for renovations more apparent.
We've projected for about 546 kids based on students, graduating classes rolling out and the students from Children Elementary School rolling up. So we're definitely going to need some space over the next few years.
Those against the bond issue would make the Lincoln Parish School Board go back to the drawing board and create a different plan. The municipal general election is Saturday and polls will be open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. We will bring you the results Saturday night on KNOE.com.